G'day, it's Joel Rasmussen from Southern Cross Combat, and I'm backstage here with the man who is the #1 contender for the Hex Featherweight title, talking to Mr. Jarrett Wilbraham. Jarrett, the night has wrapped up. You've gone from feeling awesome about your victory, as I'm sure, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but a teammate of yours has also lost. How are you kind of feeling at the moment?
Yeah, heartbroken, to be honest. Justin's worked so hard. I've witnessed it. Massive winning streak, and then the big risk to come across here and fight for this Hex belt. Was winning, I think, every round. Looked like the better fighter, and then gets caught like that right at the end. It's just like shattering. I was on a high and then dipped down to a low. I think I nearly wanted this win for him more than I wanted it for myself, yeah.
He, of course, he lost his fight against George Mangos. You kind of touched on it there. He was looking very good. He was putting on a very good performance, at least in my opinion. How did you rate George Mangos tonight and kind of how he looked?
Mangos is a great fighter, yeah. I like his flashy moves, a lot of spinning kicks. It's pretty impressive. His grappling's good. Justin's a tough guy when he's on top of you like that and starts to get his arms around your neck. If you can get back up and get to your feet, you're a decent fighter, that's for sure.
Now, I don't mean to stick in that moment, so we'll talk about yourself. You come away with the victory tonight. You get a split decision. I wanted to ask, when you heard it was a split decision, were there any worries? Were there any doubts?
Yeah, to be honest, I was unsure of which way the fight was going to go. It's hard when you're in there, but my team was like, no, you definitely won the first two. Obviously, I lost the third. I didn't know which way it was going to go, to be honest. Yeah, could have gone either way, I thought. I'll have to watch it back. My team think that I clearly won round 1 and 2.
From my perspective and what I was seeing, I would describe that fight as kind of like a chess match. It was very, I think, high level and technical, although it wasn't. I think it was everything it was kind of promised to be, but it wasn't the bite down on the mouthguard and swing at each other. It was two high-level mixed martial artists fighting. Is that how it felt to you?
Yeah, it's kind of like Sun Tzu, the art of war. Like, I kind of made out to him like I was going to come forward and be aggressive and really put it on him. And I just wanted to throw him off his game plan. I was telling everybody it's going to be the opposite of that. This is going to be my calmest fight. I'm going to go in, be calculated, try to find my openings before I actually engage, which is very hard with Sem because he's so dangerous. He throws the kicks up the middle. He stands very square. You can never fight him down the center line. You have to stay on either side of him, but if you move off to the power side, you can eat that kick. So it's very hard because you have to stay off to his lead leg, but then it takes away from your power. He's a hard man to fight.
You talking about that kind of calmness. We spoke about that before the fight, about the kind of wild man mantra, and you're kind of going away from that. Was this fight maybe kind of the next step in Jarrett Wilbraham as a fighter?
I went wild. Like, I started throwing wild again. I got tired, and I knew that if he started backing me up, then it was going to start to become his fight. So I just brought out the wild man to get him on the back foot.
Now, if I can say, you talked about, you feel you lost the third round. You had made some comments about kind of his gas tank. What are your thoughts on his gas tank after going 3 rounds with him?
Nah, he doesn't have a bad gas tank. He's he's a fit guy. Look at him, training hard. I think he's made some changes in his training, but he went 5 rounds with Abdullah, and I think he had a short camp for that as well. So the guy doesn't have a shit gas tank. I don't think that was actually me that made that comment either. Yeah.
My mistake, sorry. I didn't mean to attribute that. I may be crossing you and Justin over. I apologize for that, if that is the case. You are very much full of respect at this moment. You came away the winner tonight, but you have plenty of nice things to say about Sem. Is the hatchet buried?
Yeah, I went into the dressing room to shake hands with him, and he embraced me. He was very respectful. I said, I'm sorry, man. Sorry that it kind of got to where it got to, but I need to get into this mental state to really get through this fight. He said, look, I know you're trying to dig deep and go to that place, and he understood that. And I said, like, at the end of the day, I'm trying to bring eyes to the fight as well because I want people to watch me fight. So I respect him. He's a dangerous fighter. I told him he's still going to the UFC. I've always respected him. Our personality personalities are a little bit different, and that's just the only thing it is. Yeah.
Now, there was a lot of talk, especially at the press conference, kind of about this concept of deserving titles. He felt he wanted to fight for the title. Obviously, as I've kind of already mentioned, you came away the better man tonight, but you kind of touched on it there. How good is Sem Kakembo?
Very good. Very good. Very good kickboxing, very good jiu-jitsu, very good wrestling. Man, like, I knew I was in for the hardest fight of my life against him. I didn't think I was going to blow through him. I didn't think I was going to walk over him. I knew it was going to be this fight. This is, exactly what I thought it was going to be like.
Now, it's a Melbourne crowd. Sem Kakembo is a Melbourne boy. At least from where I was standing, I still did hear some support for yourself. Did you hear that when you're in there? I know you're in there and you're kind of in the thick of it, but did you kind of feel the love?
Yeah, absolutely. I could hear the crowd cheering me on. I could hear my family yelling out. I could hear my corner yelling out. I need that when I fight. So these people that come and make the trip to support me, I don't think they realize that they just get me over the line.
And now, as I mentioned at the top, this fight was a number one contenders fight. Of course, nothing is necessarily set in stone, but is George Mangos the man who's next for you?
Yeah, I don't know what Hex want to do. Like, obviously, that's what they said. I'm just feeling shit for Justin at the moment, so I'm not trying to go and make any matchups. I just want to go back and go back to the gym and keep training. But, yeah, Mangos is there. He's the man with the belt. I think he's a great fighter. I think him and I would make a great fight. I guess. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, I guess, yeah.
Anyone can understand and respect that, of course. Please, thank you for the time. Enjoy the time with your team, your family. Safe travels home. I'm not sure how long you're in Melbourne, but safe travels home, and thank you for the time. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, Joe. You're the man. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it.